If you are suddenly finding more hair in the shower drain, or on your pillows, or more hair stuck on your brush, and you have tried different kinds of oils and shampoos, you need to hear this. This hair loss problem is not a scalp problem. It actually is a power problem of your hair follicles. Hair follicles need constant energy to produce new hair cells, and the powerhouse of the hair follicles are called mitochondria. Just imagine your hair follicles being a factory. Your scalp is just the outer building. The nutrients which are needed to make hair are the raw materials. But your mitochondria is the electricity which powers this whole factory. Most of the hair loss treatments are working on this external building, which is the scalp, but they're not working at the actual problem, which is the powerhouse of this factory. And today I'm going to share with you 5 simple things that is going to fix this energy system of your factory. And more importantly, I'm going to tell you these specific blood tests which anybody can get across the world, which most labs will mark as normal. But when you look closer, they will tell you exactly why you have hair thinning and hair loss problem. And stay till the end because I'm going to share with you my nighttime 10-minute routine that is going to help you repair and regrow your hair while you sleep. Hi, I'm Dr. Anshul Gupta, a former Cleveland Clinic functional medicine physician from US. I help people improve their chronic diseases by making personalized functional medicine plans. All right, so let's jump into these 5 things that you need to do to fix your hair loss problem. Let's start with fix 1. The fix 1 is that you need to give your body at least 25 to 30 grams of real protein in the morning. The reason being your hair is built from a protein called keratin. And if you're starting your day with a coffee or a toast or a fruit or any other carbohydrate, then your hair follicles are not getting the necessary amino acid to make new hair. And you can get this 25 to 30 grams of protein easily by different foods. Either you can combine 2 to 3 eggs with Greek yogurt, or you can do a vegan plant protein smoothie. Alternatively, you can also do organic non-GMO tofu, or you can do chicken and fish with vegetables in the morning. Now here's the caution. Most people these days are doing intense workouts in the morning. What research shows is that if you're doing intense workouts and you are on low calorie diets, then your hair fall problems gets worse. So if you're trying to lose weight and your mornings are packed with intense workouts, it is very important that you need to have at least 30 grams of protein in the morning so that you can send the right signals to your hair follicles to make new hair. Now let's move on to fix number 2, which is the most important thing that you have to do each and every day, which is that you have to dedicate at least 1 meal a day towards getting nutrients to support your hair follicles. And what are these nutrients? These are iron, vitamin C, zinc, and protein. And you can easily get these nutrients if you combine the right foods. Some examples will be if you combine chicken or seafood with spinach and bell peppers, that gives you all of these 4 nutrients. Alternatively, if you are vegan or vegetarian, then you can combine lentils or chickpeas with spinach and lemon or lime. That will again give you all of these 4 nutrients of iron, zinc, vitamin C, and protein. Vitamin C over here is very important because it increases the absorption of iron from the food that you eat. And iron is a major mineral which your body is insufficient into, that leads to hair fall or hair shedding problem. That's fix number 2, giving the right nutrients to grow new hair. Now let's move on to fix number 3. Now this fix number 3 is not about food but actually about the labs. Now as I told to you before, there are some basic blood tests which can actually point towards the real reason of your hair thinning problem. Well, before you think that all of my test results were absolutely normal, you have to think again after you listen to the next few lines. The first blood test over here is ferritin and complete iron profile. And if your ferritin is less than 70, that is a major reason why your body is not growing new hair. Most of the lab values will call ferritin as normal, anything above 20, but that is not the optimal ferritin levels to support your hair growth. So look at those ferritin levels closely and make sure they are above 70. The second blood test over here is vitamin D levels. Again, most of the labs will call vitamin D as normal, anything above 30. But for proper hair growth, your vitamin D levels needs to be between 50 to 60 at least. The third lab test to look at your thyroid markers. The only test most of the doctors will do is TSH. That is not enough. You need to get a complete thyroid profile of free T3, free T4 and TSH. and if your levels of T3 and T4 are in the lower normal range, then your thyroid hair follicles are not getting appropriate thyroid hormones. And that could be a major reason why you have hair thinning problem. And the last blood work over here is HSCRP. This HSCRP is a marker of inflammation. Any level of HSCRP more than 1 is telling that you have too much inflammation in your body. And this inflammation is directly attacking the hair follicles and damaging them. And that's the reason of hair loss problems. So go back and look at your so-called normal test results again. And I'm pretty sure that one of these markers were not optimal for you. And that is a major trigger of hair loss problem that you have been ignoring for a long time. So that's fix number 3, looking at your blood work and identifying the problem there. Fix number 4 over here is 10-minute exercise routine to fix your mitochondria. Research is very consistent that you need body movement to support your mitochondrial health. Now this can easily be a 10-minute walk, or it can be a 10-minute strength training or yoga or cardio exercising. A minimum of 10 minutes is needed. And if you can do this exercise after your biggest meal, then it has a greater impact on your mitochondrial health. So that way your hair follicles work better and produce more hair. So make sure you're including a minimum of 10 to 15 minutes of exercising. Optimal time would be 20 to 25 minutes of exercising at least 5 times a week. Now let's talk about Fix 5. Fix 5 is certain supplements. When you combine these supplements with the above things I shared with you, that works really good in boosting your hair health. The number 1 supplement over here is coenzyme Q10. Yes, this is not the most common supplement that you will hear for hair growth, but CoQ10 supports your mitochondrial health. And by powering your mitochondria, it powers your hair follicles. And most of the hair loss supplements over the counter do not have any CoQ10. So make sure you're including 50 to 100 milligrams of CoQ10 on the daily basis. That itself could be the missing link in your hair loss solution. The second supplement over here is zinc. Zinc not only is good for your immunity, but also is really important for hair health. Most of the blood tests that you get do not check your zinc. And research shows that several people are low in zinc as a mineral. That's the reason your hair growth is not happening. So get a good quality zinc supplement, which is zinc picolinate. Around 30 milligrams of that is what you take on the daily basis to support your hair growth. The next supplement depends on your ferritin levels. If your ferritin levels and your iron levels are low, then adding an iron supplement for a short duration of time will also be useful. And the last one over here is collagen peptides. Collagen supports your skin, your nail, as well as your hair growth. So you can include collagen peptide as your supplements to support your hair growth also. So these are the 5 fixes that work really good for majority of my patients. But before you go, I would like to share with you my 10-minute nighttime protocol that works really good while you sleep in supporting your hair growth. The first thing before you go to bed is that you can include some nuts and seeds, specifically almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds 1 hour before your bedtime, because they are high in vitamin E, zinc, and also high in antioxidant compounds, which is going to give you the right nutrients to support your hair growth while you are sleeping. And then after that, you can do a 5-minute gentle scalp massage. Don't be very vigorous with your scalp or your hair, because you're going to cause more damage than doing good. And if you want to use an oil, then you can easily use rosemary oil, but make sure it is mixed with a carrier oil like a jojoba oil or coconut oil. And you can use a very small bit of it to gently massage your scalp. Interestingly, there was a research study done which compared rosemary oil with minoxidil, and they saw similar results in improving their hair growth. And the last thing you need is you need to activate your repair mode of your body. For that, you need to work on your adrenals and cortisol. This is where 4-7-8 breathing techniques works really good. And it is very easy to do. You basically take a deep inhale for 4 seconds. You hold the breath for 7 seconds, and then you exhale for 8 seconds. That's one cycle. You repeat this cycle for 4 to 5 times, and that's it. This activates the repair mode in your body. By fixing the cortisol, by fixing your adrenals and reducing inflammation, it sends signal to your body to prepare for the nighttime sleep and activate your body for deep sleep mode so you can repair your body. And that's it. That 10-minute nighttime routine is going to regrow and repair your hair while you sleep. So now you know the hair loss and hair thinning problem is not a scalp problem, and all of those shampoos and expensive treatments that you have been using are not working at this actual problem of mitochondria. And the 5 things that I shared with you today works at the root of the problem. So slowly and slowly in the next few weeks, first you are going to start noticing that you have less and less hair fall, and then you are going to start regrowing new hair. This doesn't work in short time basis. It actually takes 3 to 4 weeks for your body to start growing new hair. So now you know how to activate your hair repair mode. Before you leave, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so you keep on getting these great health tips in the future also. Also share this video with others who might benefit from this information. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.